Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, everybody who's here. 6 people, it says so far. Welcome to our Sunday Night Livestream. There.
Hey, turn it back the other way. No one wants to look at
There
this
we
mug.
go.
Turn it back the other way. No one wants to see this mug.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Katrina Okulski. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, if there's anybody new, the way this usually goes is you can just ask us questions and we'll answer them. Reasonable questions. I know we haven't gone live in a while. And hello, Majestic Vlogs. Well, we didn't go live on the 4th of July because we weren't even home. We were in Sheboygan fishing and watching the fireworks, and we're not monetized yet, so we can't go live from my phone. Katrina says, Bob and I wanted to say we're so sorry about your pup. Yeah, thank you. We definitely miss him, and that sucks. And hello, Jody Jarvis.
Yep. Like to say, you surround yourself around living things, eventually you're going to watch some of them die.
Yeah, I know. But he got cancer, and I mean, he probably could have lived another good few years if he wouldn't have gotten cancer. Hello, Punk Skunk, and thank you. But that's what happened to my childhood dog, too, Molly. She lived to be 16 and a half years old, but then she got cancer. But the vet said that she had a strong heart, and if it wasn't for that, she would have lived another few years. So cancer sucks.
Yep. Yeah, it don't care what you are or how old you are.
Yeah, Tug was almost 11. We didn't have an exact birth date for him, but we were given an estimated age when we got him in 2015. We were told he was 4 then, but we don't know how far into being 4 he was. So he was probably almost 11. Katrina says we had to let our 13-year-old shepherd go in 2019. His organs were failing. Miss him every day. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Animals become part of the family, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's always weird that he's not here. It's been a few days, but it will always be weird that he's not here. But we didn't want him to suffer anymore. He was not a happy dog anymore. It was nasal cavity cancer. It's filling everything up in there, and he was having trouble breathing, and he was bleeding, and he wouldn't eat anymore. He was weak. So it would have been selfish to make him stay alive like that. So we did what was best for him. But he is buried here in the property. Katrina says you guys did the humane thing. Yeah. It would have been selfish and wrong of us to make him stay that way. Jody, so sad he's at peace now. Yeah, he is. I mean, we wish that wouldn't have happened. We would rather he still be here and be healthy, but that's not how it worked out. So, but the cats are still here and they're all doing good. But Smokey always liked to wash Tug's face. Now he can't wash Tug's face. But, and we're going to donate Tug's food to the Humane Society, Sheboygan Humane Society, help out some other dogs.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
We got probably about $60 worth of dog food.
Yeah. A big bag of hard food and a half a bag of another one, and then 3 12-packs of soft food, and then 3 extra cans of soft food. And we gave his treats to my mom's dog, Toby. So. Jody says that's a nice gesture. Yeah, it is, because it's all new and unopened, so why throw it away?
Yeah, exactly.
Might
Give
as
it to
well
somewhere where there's
help out the Humane Society.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
They always say donate to your local Humane Society.
Yeah. Katrina says our cat was our dog's best friend. He tries to have that same relationship with our current dog, but our current dog doesn't get it. LOL. Yeah. Tug was really good with dogs, or with cats, I mean.
Yeah.
That's why I put that clip in the tribute video of him letting our cat Sammy sleep on him, just to show how gentle he was with the cats. But Sammy passed away in 2018, so we miss him too. He was a good cat. But yeah, Kylo is sleeping on the floor because he's been going outside and running around and getting all his energy out and then coming in here and going to sleep.
Yeah, going outside here is something new for him. So.
Yeah, we didn't want to let him out right away, but we tested it out and he doesn't leave the yard or go far away, so I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, we've had him for a while and wouldn't let him go outside for the longest time.
Yeah, because we didn't know if he would run away or not. We did not get him as a kitten, so we didn't know what his habits were before we got him. And then we had one of the neighbor's cats in our yard again while we were eating dinner tonight, a cat, and he's been doing that for
a few years now.
Yeah, like 3 years now, picking on Gizzard. I don't know why. Wish his owners would get him neutered. I bet he wouldn't do that anymore.
Well, hard to say.
Yeah.
Sometimes stuff, getting an animal neutered or fixed helps, and sometimes it don't.
Yeah. Katrina asks, how's the camper coming along?
We haven't tried to do anything with it yet. I have done some investigations with checking the propane lines. No propane leaks. And the furnace in that, it's not a propane furnace, it's a fuel oil furnace, which I think is kind of odd, but...
Yeah, because if you're camping, how are you going to hook up to fuel oil?
Yeah, because you got to be able to set up the tank and stuff to be able to do that. But all the electricity in it works. I know the cook stove works, but the oven doesn't. I'm thinking that they're plugged somewhere after the pilot light in the bottom, so I'm going to have to take that apart and see if I can clean it.
Yeah, and the refrigerator works, but not well, so we're not going to keep that. We're going to replace it with a new mini fridge.
Yeah, just going to get a new mini fridge for it. But I'm supposed to be going and getting a power washer from my brother Dan and using that to be able to clean up the exterior of it.
Yeah, because it has dirt all over the outside of it.
It even has moss growing on the exterior walls even.
Yeah, so.
And I want to power wash the roof off before I go and get some rubber roofing coating for the roof of it.
Yeah, because that leaks, so he has to repair that.
Yeah. But we do got some materials for getting started on remodeling it, but we don't have enough materials yet.
Yeah.
We've got some 2x4s. We've got a little bit of linoleum that come in the camper. There's some boards and plywood and stuff that come in the camper. We got some stuff up in the attic of the shed that we can use to help fix it up too. We haven't discussed on what we're going to put down for flooring once it's done yet, but we do got a little bit of linoleum and we do got some carpet. We just got to decide on what route we're going to take on that.
And yeah, it is really good that Don is handy. He can fix anything. Belfry Bats, how do you like the new season of Rick and Morty so far? I'm not even to it. Yeah. I have so much Rick and Morty to catch up on. I haven't made it that far yet.
Yeah, yesterday evening we spent the evening just sitting around watching some DVDs that we bought and never watched yet. So
Yeah, and I've been watching The Munsters, catching up on that. I was surprised to find out there's only 2 seasons, but there's almost 40 episodes in every season, so that's why it feels like more. And hello, Super Kirby 09. But we got AMC Plus for a while, so Don could get caught up on The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead. And we discovered another series called The Walking Dead Beyond, The World Beyond, about these teenagers. And that was a good one, too. But Netflix, it just takes forever and ever for them to get that stuff, so...
yeah.
And Belfry says, Rob Zombie is making a Monsters movie. Yeah, I know. I've been keeping up on that. I'm just wondering how he's going to do it because, there's House of 1,000 Corpses and The Devil's Rejects. That's the kind of stuff he makes, so we'll have to see what he does with the Monsters, if he keeps it funny or if he goes all scary murder.
Yeah, hard to say.
Yeah.
Hard to say.
I'm looking forward to it, though.
Yeah.
To see what he does.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Mowed the neighbor's lawn today.
Yeah, he has to mow the neighbor's lawn for him every once in a while because the guy doesn't have a lawnmower.
No, his took the crap on him.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have the money to be able to go out and buy another one.
Yeah.
So
it's a way to earn a few bucks.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with having a way to earn a honest dollar.
Yeah.
After I got done mowing the lawn, I got a kick out of one of the people that live over there. The roosters started chasing him down in the yard, trying to attack him.
Oh.
And I'm just sitting there, just laughing.
Yeah, that rooster that you guys always hear, just yelling and yelling and yelling in the backgrounds of some of our videos. This thing won't shut up 24 hours a day.
Well, yeah, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, that thing's going off.
And all day long.
Yeah.
So much for the rooster is only crowing in the morning.
Yeah. But yeah, that rooster over there is really mean. They asked me if I wanted it today.
No.
To take home and butcher. And I was like, no,
No.
I ain't got the time for that.
No.
So now they're talking about butchering it because of how mean it is.
Yeah.
And they're afraid that it's going to get out and attack one of the little kids.
Oh.
Because it's got spurs on them about that long. And that's one of the things that they use to try and attack you with is their spurs. And when they're big and they gouge you with those, you're going to know it.
Yeah.
And it would be a shame to see a rooster get a hold of one of them little kids.
Yeah. And hello, Owls06. Did you go swimming today? RFSJ says, get a haircut, hippie.
Hey.
I've been thinking, I asked him last week if he wanted to go, shave, like get his goatee back and get a haircut. And I don't know. He acts like he doesn't want to.
Hey, it's my fur blanket. Keeps my face warm.
Yeah, well, you don't need to have a warm face in the summer.
Yeah. But one problem.
What?
It's all white.
Yeah, well, you're getting
Not
old.
supposed to be white. It used to be all dark.
Belfry Bats, have you seen the movie Midsummer? No, I haven't heard of it. Have you heard of that?
I've heard of it, but never seen it.
We'll have to look it up. Wicked Glow, it's always funny when you call him Wolverine. Well, I do that because I used to know this guy named Matt. He used to watch our videos, and unfortunately, he passed away a little over a year ago. But he made this meme where he compared Don with Wolverine, and he was right. And Owl says, Yupper's super tired and sunburnt a little, but I've been up since 9:30 p.m. last night, LOL.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Oh, so you never went to bed?
Yeah. Sounds like my twin brother Friday night. Went there Saturday to go and visit with him, and everybody's in bed, and his wife was like, he was getting home from partying all night as I was walking out the door to go to work.
Yeah. I'm glad you don't do that anymore, go party all night.
I used to all the time.
Yeah.
5, 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week, party all night. sleep all day.
Ick.
Smoke big old fat joints. One's about that big around. About that long.
Okay, Chong.
We seriously did. We'd roll like an ounce and a half all in one paper.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Then we'd try and smoke it all in one night.
Ugh. No, I usually stay up on Sundays, just spend time with Tony and stuff. Oh, all right. Working the midnight shift, the graveyard shift I've never actually had to do it. It doesn't sound fun.
I've had jobs where you had to work the graveyard shift. I never cared for them.
Yeah, I mean, I've had to work closing shifts. Most of my jobs, I was a closer. And it would be anywhere from 11:30 to 2 in the morning before we could clock out. And then I worked at that gas station, and sometimes I had to open, and you had to be there at 4:45 in the morning. So that meant I had to get up at 3:30 in the morning to get ready. That's not fun.
I'd much rather have your average, job where you would go to work at like 8, be at work like 8 in the morning, 4:30 or whatever.
Well, I didn't mind the closing shifts. Most of my jobs were closing shifts. Punk skunk. What's the weather like there? We're having some monsoon storms for the past 3 evenings in northern Arizona. Now it's nice.
Yeah, it's nice here now, and we have been hearing about that storm.
Yeah, and it quit raining. Right now it is 72 degrees. It feels pretty nice.
Yeah, it's actually really nice weather today.
Belfry Bats. Remember when Don drank that bottle of tequila on New Year's Eve? That was awesome. No, it wasn't.
Hey,
because what I didn't film was he got all crabby.
Hey, what
Katrina, 4:30 at McDonald's. Yeah, I've had to open at McDonald's too because I worked at a McDonald's for 6 years, and I ended up changing my availability because I would rather close than open.
Yeah, I tried working at McDonald's and Burger King, and hell no, I won't work at places like that. That's not me.
Up partying the night before and just never went to bed. Yeah, I did that with my my first job, which was the Iroquois Hotel on Mackinac Island when I was 19. I did that a few times. Partied all night long. Had to be at work at 7. That's not fun. You don't get to go to sleep. You don't feel good, and you're still kind of drunk, but not to the point where it feels good anymore.
Hey,
you got to work all day like that.
There's been times where I drank so much the night before, I was still drunk half the next day.
Owl says it pays good and no customers, which is wonderful considering they're all assholes. Well, most are assholes, not all of them. Yeah, I know how that is. That's why I don't want to work customer service anymore. You've got your great ones and you've got your jerks. And when they're jerks, they're really jerks. So if I end up needing to get another job somewhere, it's going to be like a dishwasher or something where I don't see the customers. Because I don't have a good temper when it comes to somebody talking to me like I'm no good. Of course, you never worked customer service, so you didn't have to worry about that.
Nope. Like I said, that fast food and stuff is not my thing. Never has been.
Well, I've worked in fast food, and I've worked in stores, and I've worked in gas stations. Katrina worked at McDonald's for 8 years. Yeah, well, never again, hopefully. Yeah, I hope not, too. I'm good at it. I'm a good closer, but I don't want to do it anymore. And if it wasn't for getting together with Don and moving over here with him, I'd still be at that McDonald's in Alpena. And that would be from 2009 until now.
10 years.
Is it?
Yeah. This is
2021, 2009. No, 12 years. Can you imagine 12 years at McDonald's? Although it's funny, I still know how to make the sandwiches. Yeah, so do I. But I don't know how to make any of the new junk they've gotten since I left. But all the stuff that they had when I was still there, yeah, I can still do all that.
Give me outside work. Throw me out in the woods with a chainsaw, stuff like that, sawmills,
Yeah.
mechanic work.
Or making trenching spades.
Yeah, or roofing, or construction, or masonry I've never been good with.
Katrina says, if something's made wrong, I know it. Yeah, me too.
I wouldn't know it.
Well, no, because
I worked at McDonald's for so little time that I wouldn't know.
Didn't you say it was the one in Indian River? Or the one in Sheboygan?
Oh, actually, I worked at 2 separate McDonald's. I think one in Mackinac City, and I only worked there for like 2 weeks. I hated the job. And then I worked at the one in Indian River for like a week or two. And I didn't like it. I hated the job. Tried Burger King, hated that job.
Yeah, fast food is just too insane. Go, 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 go. Drives me nuts.
And the one out of Indian River, I told them only night shifts. And I told them, don't never put me on morning shift, because otherwise if you do, I'm going to walk out the door. And they put me on morning shift, and I walked out the door.
Well, they're not supposed to be able to do that. You're supposed to give them a set availability, and they're not supposed to go against your availability.
I told them nothing but evenings. And they gave me morning, and I went in that morning, and I said, well, here's you guys' stuff. And I turned around and walked out the door. They go, why are you leaving? I go, because I told you nothing but evenings, no mornings, and I'm out of here.
Yeah.
And I left.
So Punk Skunk says, our storm is making our internet spotty. Hopefully we don't lose the channel. Well, hopefully not.
Yeah, hopefully not.
And Susan Moss, you make way better food in your new air fryer. Yeah, and I've been looking up air fryer recipes and making stuff I've never made before. So I really like it. Belfry Bats, what in the living hell is a McRib made out of? Slime.
It's just a bunch of
Seriously,
basically
slime.
just a bunch of clippings, whatever.
Worse than hot dogs. Because one day I came in to close and somebody had dropped one of those damn things and it was just under the grill and it melted into a big puddle. I will not eat McRibs. And Katrina says, like when they mess up the cheese on the double cheeseburger. Yeah. It's supposed to be cheese, meat, cheese, meat. I hate when they put the burger patties together with no cheese between. Well, yeah, I've never done that. And all the people I worked with, I never saw them do that either. That's definitely wrong.
Yeah, I remember watching on TV. I can't remember what it was called, but where they were doing studies on food.
Oh, yeah, that McDonald's food doesn't rot.
Yeah, McDonald's food does not rot. Doesn't get
too many preservatives. The only thing I go to McDonald's for now, since they got stupid and got rid of their salads, is iced coffee. And I would rather get my iced coffee from Burger King because it tastes better. Yep,
and foods that get moldy and break down fast, those are technically the foods that's supposed to be considered as the healthiest for you.
Yeah, because they're not full of chemicals.
Right. And I quit eating at McDonald's a long time ago.
Yeah, and then the head manager at that McDonald's I worked at in Alpena, which is the one right by Walmart, if any of you have ever been to Alpena, Michigan. She didn't use the internet herself, but she had all her under managers spy on everybody's Facebooks to see if they even thought we were talking about McDonald's. And if there was anything that was even vaguely like maybe about McDonald's, we got drug into the office and screamed at and written up. And that's ridiculous. And Katrina says, I think I heard the McRib is made out of different pig parts. Yeah, like ears and snouts and guts. And because, I mean, when that thing thaws uncooked, it just goes bleh. And the piece of meat is not supposed to just melt into a puddle.
No, it's supposed to hold its form.
Yeah, so that's not right.
No, but the McRibs is what it is. It's just a bunch of bits and pieces of whatever tossed into a meat grinder and ground up and then put into a mold to be molded out.
Yeah, like a paste, like hot dog paste.
Yeah, something like the hot dog paste, yeah.
Yeah, so that's really gross. I always laugh when people are like, oh my God, the McRib. And I'm like, ugh, have at it. I don't want it.
Yeah.
Katrina, I have so many horror stories, LOL.
I believe.
Well, and then I opened my availability one time, which was a mistake. And she kept me on the closing shifts, which was fine. But then she asked me to scrub the back of the ice machine in the back. And I got it completely spotless. Big mistake. Next thing I know, I'm getting scheduled to come to work at 3 a.m. every Sunday from 3 to 7 to scrub lobby walls. And I asked her why, and she said, "'Cause you clean good." So now I try to not let people know I know how to clean really well. Belfry Bats, does McDonald's still make those pancakes that are injected with syrup? Oh, do you mean those little things? Last I knew. The big pancakes, I don't know, because they didn't make that stuff when I was there, if they were big. But if you're talking about those little things, I forgot what they're called, but they make sandwiches out of them. They taste like syrup.
Yeah.
And Owl says, I have an air fryer and I love it. It's awesome. I got Grandma to buy the same one. It's a small one, but for one person, it's perfect. Oh, McGriddles, yeah. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Owl's 06 Vlogs is my daughter, Kathy, and she's talking about my mom. And yes, I saw the air fryer you had her get. I got the one, it's right there behind me. The doors are open because I just used it and I want it to be cool. Yeah, it's the French door one. And it does all kinds of different stuff. Like it's even a food dehydrator. We made jerky in it yesterday and came out really good.
Yeah, but we done it in whole meat. And I can't eat it without my dentures or with my dentures. So
so now he has to make a second batch of jerky and grind the meat first.
Yeah, so I got to make a special batch for me because...
Yeah, so the first batch is my batch and the second batch is his because he doesn't like to wear his dentures because he says they hurt him. So he has to have something that he can chew up better. So he has to grind the meat first.
Right. The only time I really use my dentures is like if I'm sitting down to eat something where I can't just gum the shit out of it. So then I put my dentures in for that. And the jerky, I tried to put my dentures in, put the adhesive in to hold it in. And the back sides of my dentures come together.
Come together?
Yeah, where they'll flip off the backside of my gums. They'll come together.
Well, I'm glad I still have my own teeth. That doesn't sound like fun.
No. Dentures suck.
Yeah.
Don't pay the $3,000 for the bathrooms because they're not worth it.
No. Wicked Glow. Y'all have a cool air fryer since it does so many other things. I'm jealous, LOL. Well, it's only $89 at Walmart. Save up a few bucks here and there and go get one.
Yeah, it was like after tax and stuff.
$94.74.
$74 or something like that.
Yeah, but she lives in Florida, so they have different sales tax than we do.
Oh, do they?
So it'll be a little bit different.
Yeah.
Either more or less. I don't remember. We have 6% sales tax here in Michigan. I don't know what Florida has, but I think it's different.
I'm not sure.
No, that's not bad at all. And it works really good.
Yeah, it does.
And I will never, ever put a grilled cheese sandwich in a frying pan ever again. Because I decided to put one in there. A couple days ago, I used rye bread and, of course, cheese. And sliced turkey breast, lunch meat. And then I sprayed both sides of the sandwich with spray butter, or you could use real butter, margarine, oleo, whatever. And put it in there. And it comes out so good, so crispy. Of course, if you don't want it as crispy, you do less time. I do mine for 9 minutes. But if you want it less crispy, you do less. If you want it more, you do it for longer. But I will never, ever put a grilled cheese in a frying pan ever again. And Owl says, I got Grandma a discount on her air fryer when she had me order it for her. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's good because I know you have your employee discount.
Yeah. I just haven't had an employee discount, when you work somewhere and get them.
Yeah.
Because over time, that really does add up, especially at 10%.
Yeah.
So we got $10 out of every 100, so
yeah.
Save.
At Christmas, you get more. I think it's 20%
I'm not sure.
on one item for Christmas. At least it was when I worked at Walmart a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad we got that air fryer. I've actually wanted one for years.
Yep.
Yeah, and I made a chicken breast, a chicken thigh recipe tonight, and it was definitely really good. It was supposed to come out like fried chicken, and it wasn't crispy like that, but it still tasted really good. Because the recipe has you make a spice mix, and it was garlic powder, onion powder, white pepper, which I've never heard of, and I had to go out and buy, black pepper, paprika, and for some weird reason it didn't call for any salt, so I put a little in. And then you put olive oil on the chicken on both sides and rub the spices on it and put it in the air fryer. And it came out, it tasted really good.
Yeah, it did. Definitely got to remember that mixture of spices.
Yeah, well, I saved the
really,
recipe.
really good.
It did not come out all crunchy like the recipe said it would, but it's the good flavor made up for it.
Yeah, the flavor was more than made up for it. It was really good.
Yeah, and then last night...
Nothing that spice would work on a lot of different cuts of meat.
Yeah, and last night I made deep fried mushrooms, but they were in the air fryer, so they weren't greasy, and those were good.
Yeah, there's a couple of those up that need to get eaten.
Yeah, in the refrigerator. Owl's 06, it's Black Friday, you get an extra 15%, so altogether it's 25%, which is nice. A lot of people stock up or buy new TVs.
Yeah,
so
sure.
They changed that since the last time I worked at Walmart. I think it was 20% at Christmas time. Now they've got it different.
Yeah.
But it sounds like now it's better.
Yeah. Well, if they treat their employees really good, then they'd have a better time about keeping a lot of employees. So,
yeah.
Well, they got some that are faithful employees. I'm not saying they don't, but a lot of people work at Walmart and then don't stick around and leave.
Yeah, well, the reason I quit working at the last Walmart I was at, which was in Petoskey, is because it's an hour drive to work and an hour drive back. That's not fun when you're tired after a whole day and you got to think, oh, I got to drive an hour to get home yet still.
Yeah.
Kind of far away from here.
I think close to 100 miles round trip.
Yeah, it was 90. 90 miles round trip. I got so tired of Petoskey. With that work commute, I don't like going to Petoskey at all anymore. Belfry Bats, what's your favorite book you ever read? Please don't say the Bible. No, I haven't. I've read bits and pieces of the Bible, but I have not just sat there and read the Bible. I don't know. I've read so many books. I don't know if I can. The Stand by Stephen King. I read that when I was in high school. And then I turned around and I read it again. And I would read it again now if I had a copy. Owl says I like it better there than Alpena. Yeah. The thing is that the customers in Petoskey were friendly and the customers in Alpena are mean. Everybody in Alpena is mean. I don't know why. I lived there for 17 years and you find so many mean people.
Because they're too busy sitting around with the thumbs in their butt.
I don't know.
But as for books, I don't read very much. Very little do I read.
Yeah, Don is dyslexic, so reading is not his thing.
But out of the books I have read, The Three Blind Mice was the one that I liked the most out of the books I did read, which very rarely do I read.
The Three Blind Mice, what's that? I mean, I know there's a poem or whatever. I didn't know there was a book of that.
Yeah.
Here, let me see. Last I knew, that was just a little poem or whatever. Or a song. A little song. Book.
Oh no, it was 4 blind mice.
Okay, I was going to say,
It was the 4 blind mice, not the 3 blind mice.
Yeah, 4 blind mice, James Patterson.
Yeah,
because
that's
3 blind mice is a little baby book.
Yeah, I meant the 4 blind mice.
Jody, nope, it's a book. I have it. Yeah, I see here now.
Yeah, I meant the 4 blind mice. I didn't think that was a bad book. Took me a long time to get through it though.
Yeah, I'm reading the description here. It looks like it'd be good.
I thought it was.
And then I'm still working on the Warriors books, the Warriors Cats books. So many of those to catch up on. And now they just announced another new of Warriors books. I guess they're never ever going to quit writing those. But they're good, so. And they're actually written by like 5 different women, so that's why they keep writing them, because it's all these different brains bring out all these different ideas. I think if it was one person, she would have ran out of ideas years ago.
Yeah, bunch of everybody, they're all probably all gathering up and talk about it and bouncing ideas off of each other. And
yeah. But that's where Gray Stripe is named after, White Storm and Spotted Leaf. They are all cats from the Warriors books. And 3 Blind Mice is a theme song for the Three Stooges. Yeah, I know. But if I ever get the Warriors books done, and I found out, okay, there's a guy that I watch on YouTube called Minty Comedic Arts or something like that. And he always puts up these videos called 10 Things You Didn't Know About the Movie. And one of the last ones was 10 Things You Didn't Know About The Wizard of Oz. And he started talking about the original book and how wild and crazy it is. So I checked it out of the library on my Kindle app, and I've been reading that. And yeah, that's really different and wild and crazy. And the lion is actually a lion. And the Tin Man, he was a real man. And the Wicked Witch of the West kept put a curse on him to cut his own limbs off one at a time. And somebody kept replacing them with tin legs, tin arms, a tin head. And then she made him cut his body in half. So then a tin torso. And that's how he actually became the Tin Man, which they didn't say that in the movie. No. I'm not done with it yet, though. According to Minty's video, there's a bunch of crazy stuff that's going to happen. But that book's only 200 some pages long, so that'll be quick.
Yeah.
Once I heard that the book is not like the movie, I wanted to see the differences for myself. So
a button on a pair of pantyhose.
Yeah. Punk Skunk. Wow, interesting about the Oz book. Yeah, and that is just one book in a great big long series of books that the author put out. Belfry Bats, where is the nearest comic book store? Maybe Alpena, maybe Traverse City. There's something in Mackinac City, but I think it has more like Funko Pops and stuff. I don't know if they sell actual comic books or not.
Yeah, that's what I really couldn't honestly answer.
Yeah, and there used to be a real true comic book store in Sheboygan, but it's gone now. So around here, if you want something, you probably have to order it.
Either order it or travel a ways.
Yeah. Owl says there's a comic book shop in Alpena called Bob's Bullpen. It has an arcade and hot dog place in it with it. Is that place that you and I went into in 2018? Is that the same place on Main Street there? Because I don't remember hot dogs, and I couldn't remember. Yeah, now I guess now that I think about it, there was comic books in there too, and not just figures and stuff. I end up paying more attention to the figures and stuff, so I don't remember if they have comic books or not. Katrina, I've been there. Belfry, you should go there for a vlog. Maybe the next time we go to Alpena. We need to go to Dinosaur Gardens in Ossining and do a video there too. And Punk Skunk, are you going to get a new dog anytime soon? Not soon. Maybe eventually, but not right away. And Owls, Yuppers, they expanded their shop. Well, then I guess we need to go back over there and check it out again. I thought it was cool before. Katrina, half was a food place and half was comics. All right, yeah. Next time I'm over there, either me and Don or over there with my mom when we visit my dad in the nursing home, could run downtown and check it out.
Are you going to run?
Yeah, run. Park somewhere and run.
Can I watch you run? I'll follow you behind you. If it's nighttime, I'll try on the headlights where you can see where you're going.
No. But yeah, I don't go to Alpena that much anymore. But downtown Sheboygan is definitely getting better, and there's all kinds of businesses, more businesses coming soon.
Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of places with windows that says coming soon.
Can't wait until they get a Meijer.
Yeah, they're still supposed to get a Meijer, so. Owls, they just recently put the arcade in there within the last year or two. All right. Oh, what about Cabin Creek Coffee? Does that still exist? I know it doesn't in the mall anymore, but what about the one downtown? Because I know somebody else bought the antique mall and they're going to make something else out of it. And I know there was a doorway between the two. So I'm wondering if they kicked out the coffee shop.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't go to Alpena very often.
No, but I used to live there for a long time.
Only go there is, if I got a reason to anyway.
Yeah.
I've always been more of a small town person.
Well,
Smaller than Alpena.
Yes, me too. But I do like to be able to go somewhere and go shopping.
Yeah, it's called climbing your vehicle and you drive.
Yes, exactly. You drive there.
Exactly.
I don't want to live in town anymore, but I want to be close enough to a town where we can buy things.
Well, we are.
Sheboygan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sheboygan is 26 miles away.
What, barely over a half-hour drive?
Yeah. That's not... I mean, I grew up around here, so I'm used to going to Sheboygan, Petoskey, Gaylord for shopping, and it's always like anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour drive. I'm used to that.
You just get out of the house to go for a ride.
Yeah. Unless it's snowstorming. Belfry Bats, you guys should buy a turntable and start collecting vinyl. I have a turntable and I have vinyl. Just not that many vinyls yet. And right now the turntable's put away. But I can get it out anytime and use it. It's one of those, it's in a black case and you can carry it around. Owl says, yes, it's still thriving and they are putting a factory in there. Every shop got kicked out but Dunham's and the shoe place in GFS. Oh, that's the mall. But what about the one downtown? There was a Cabin Creek Coffee downtown on the corner. Briley time. I have lots of vinyl, but no turntable.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. I actually found my turntable at Family Dollar, and it does a really good job when I hook it to my sound system.
And only gave what, like $30, $40 for it or something?
I think it was
like
$40.
that? It was like $30, $40 from Family Dollar.
Yeah.
When they have them.
I need more vinyl, but I'm looking for stuff like, modern bands, because they're putting vinyl out for them too now, but also like the Beatles, the Doors, Led Zeppelin, Alice Cooper.
ZZ Top.
Yeah. The good bands from good classic bands, not the yucky old things you find in the thrift stores. I don't like any of that stuff that is in like Goodwill and Salvation Army and stuff like that.
Can't forget about Elvis.
I was never a big Elvis fan.
I like Elvis. I just never cared for like his more like country kind of music or anything like that.
Yeah. Anna Lloyd, greetings all. Hope everyone is happy and healthy. Yeah. Hopefully you are too. And Briley Time says, nice. I'm always going to Dollar General. Haven't been to Family Dollar in forever. And Onaway Dollar Try is a 10-minute walk. And I have all my dad's records. I used to work at that Dollar General. You probably saw me. Owls, it's still there. That's what I meant. LOL. Okay. I don't go in much, even though I drive by after work every day. Belfry Bats, what's better, Led Zeppelin or Black Sabbath? That's a horrible question because I love them both. I can't. It's like a tie.
Well, you gotta choose. Just remember, you gotta choose or you lose a finger.
Ugh. I guess if somebody was holding up one or the other.
If you only could pick one, what one would you pick?
Maybe Led Zeppelin, but Black Sabbath is so good too. That's not fair. That question's not fair.
Yeah, it's a toughie, ain't it?
Yeah, probably Led Zeppelin. But I really like Black Sabbath too. But there's anybody who's in Onaway or around Onaway, there's a new barbecue place in that black building that is only open on Fridays and Saturdays, but they have really good food, so check them out. Punk Scout, let's discuss women's pants and jeans having much more shallow pockets than men's. I've got a real beef with this. Yeah, me too. I can't put my phone in some of my pants pockets because it falls out. The correct answer was Black Sabbath. See, that's the problem. I like them both equally.
Yeah, well, trying to put something in my pants pocket. It'll fall down your pant leg.
Wow, you have a hole in your pocket?
In one of my pairs of pants, yeah.
Jeez.
Don't stick money in my pockets. You might lose it.
Yeah.
It's called an extra deep pocket. Where when you stuff money in my pocket, you don't get it back, but I do.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Just sounds to me like it'll fall on the ground.
No, I just sew the bottom of my pant leg to my sock.
Oh. Owl says deeper pockets. Yeah, definitely deeper pockets because I don't like the ones where everything falls out. And then these shorts I've got on, they don't have any pockets. That sucks too.
Well, you got a bra, so that's all good.
I'm not one of those.
Bra.
No, I'm not one of those women who stuffs all my stuff in my bra.
Well, you could always wear dentures and stuff your dentures down in your bra, like my mom did.
Ick.
And then she'd take them back out, put them in her mouth, and I'd be like, "Hey, booby mouth."
Yuck. Briley time. I walk to town every day and walk past there to get the mail. And when they're cooking, smells awesome. Yeah, we tried it once. Last weekend?
Yeah.
And Don said it was the best brisket he's ever had. And it's hard to cook brisket and get it right.
Yeah, because brisket's a really tough meat to begin with. But he was saying that he cooks the brisket for 20 hours on the smoker.
Yeah, so it's definitely good food. Definitely worth stopping in there.
And he doesn't put barbecue sauces on none of the meat. He uses just a dry rub.
Yeah, and I got the half a smoked chicken, and it was really good. And then I ended up giving half a chicken to Don because that's too much chicken for one person. Punk Skunk, exactly with the phone. My husband always asked why I put my phone in my back pocket until he bought unisex jeans that had women's pockets, LOL. Yeah, I don't put mine in my back pocket, though, because I don't want to lose it from there either. And Aloy, I have enough problem stuffing my ass into pants, let alone putting anything in my pockets, LOL. Briley time. I know the owner of the building, and she is letting her pastor use the building. Yeah, that's that Erin Chasky, right? Last I knew it was Erin Chasky.
Well,
I don't know her. I just saw her on the you grew up in Onaway, Michigan when ... Facebook group when she was talking about remodeling the building or repainting and all that.
Yeah, I figured out it was a pastor the day that we went out and ate there. I went back in to leave a tip and started talking to the guy, and that's when I discovered that he was a pastor down at one of the churches.
She is awesome. Well, I haven't actually met her. But yeah, if anybody is able to and is in the area on a Friday or a Saturday, definitely go in there and get some of their food and help them stay open because it's definitely a really nice thing to have around here.
Right, because there's too many places around here in Iowa that move in trying to make it, and then they usually end up getting shut right back down right away because they just don't make it. Yeah,
we don't want to see that happen. Because the food is so good, and they're really friendly, and they're fast, and they have baked beans that are homemade, and they're really good, and they have hamburger in the beans, and they had coleslaw, and that was homemade and was really good too. Unique and different.
Yeah.
So it's definitely worth it.
I like their coleslaw.
Yeah, it tasted different than any coleslaw I've ever had.
Different, but it was good.
Yeah. And I'm picky about coleslaw. I've had coleslaw that was disgusting and I couldn't eat it. Katrina, what restaurant is this? It's called Onaway, Texas Style Barbecue. And it's kind of like a food truck because you just go in there and you get the food and you leave with it. But it's not a food truck, it's a building.
And they got picnic tables sitting outside beside the building that you can sit in and relax and eat your meal too. Yeah, it's kind of like a permanent food truck.
Briley time. Too many try and don't make it. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Too many business try and don't never make it around here, you know. I would love to see Onaway actually kind of grow a little bit.
Yeah, me too. Briley time. No Belfry Bats. Is there a pool hall where Don can drink beers and play some pool? No. But there's a bar.
There's the
Northland Bar. It's not called that anymore. It's called something else. And it's the only
Havel's Bar.
Yeah, Havel's Bar. It's the only bar left in Onaway.
Yeah.
That's the only place you're going to find a pool table.
Yeah, because the Onaway Bar went out of business because the last owner passed away.
Yeah.
The Metropole got shut down
torn down.
Got torn down because it was having some structural issues and it was having electrical problems, and so that got ripped down.
Yeah, because that was an old building.
Yeah, well, it was the old whorehouse. It really is.
I know, literally.
Really is.
That's how old it is, from the 1800s, that it had the bar downstairs and the prostitutes upstairs.
Yeah.
It was really that old.
When I called it the whorehouse, I'm not lying. It was honestly
like you see in Western movies.
Yeah, 2-story bar. And I've been in the upper floor of that place too.
Yeah, because they turned that into apartments.
Yeah, they turned into apartments and rented out the rooms as apartments.
Yeah, and you said your brother.
Yeah, my
rented
brother
one?
Dave rented one for a while there, for like a summer or something, and that's how I was able to get up in the top half.
Briley Time says the cabin, the owners got divorced and lost it during COVID. All right, thank you, because I did not know why it went out of business. I wonder if anybody will ever buy it and put anything in there ever again.
I don't know.
Because that was the other bar, and then now there's just one bar. But if you look on that Facebook group about Onaway, they say that way back a long time ago, there used to be 17 bars in Onaway.
Well,
That's a little excessive.
Well, I believe, but that probably would have been before the town caught on fire and burned to the ground.
Yeah, because we used to have a big steering wheel factory.
Well, Onaway was so big that it merged in with Tower that you couldn't tell when you left Onaway and went into Tower because it was that big.
Yeah, and then I think it was 1912. 1912 or 1917, something like that. That factory burned down and they didn't rebuild it, and then that was it.
Well, the whole town burned.
Well, not the whole town.
Well, not the whole town, but most of it. Not the whole town, most of it did.
Well, I thought everything I've read said just the factory.
Well, sawmills, the factory,
all
stores went along with it too.
Well,
because why is it going to turn from a big booming town down to what it is now if it wasn't?
Because the jobs were gone. No more jobs. Everybody left. I read the history reports on it. It didn't burn the whole town down. It burned the factory down. That ended all the jobs and everybody left.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Briley Time. I wanted to buy it, but unfortunately the economy wouldn't support opening it. The factory, surrounding buildings and woods burned. Yeah, but the whole town didn't burn down.
Well, the thing is, all I know is that I took it that most of the town burned down because it was, as I know, it was a huge booming town, and then
but the
bunch
reason
of buildings were gone,
but
homes were gone.
The whole town didn't burn down, but the source of jobs burned down. So everybody left the area to go find jobs somewhere else. And it never picked up ever again. Briley Time. Yeah, not the whole town.
I'm just trying to figure out where a lot of these buildings that used to be around where they went.
Well, a lot of them got torn down.
Yeah, I know a lot of them got torn down, but just seems like that they're tearing more buildings down than what they're going up around Onaway, and they keep it up. You know what's going to be wrong for Onaway?
Nothing. Yes, I know, exactly. But they also can't keep the buildings that are structurally unsound and can't be fixed either.
Yeah. Well, I need to get some rich people around this town to move it in, put up some buildings, start new stores and stuff.
Yeah, I know. Briley Time. My family has lived here since the beginning. Family still has original farm. Used to be a dairy farm, but not now. Yeah. Well, I was born in the Onaway Hospital, and that's not a hospital anymore.
Well, sitting there empty now, so.
Yeah. It was a thrift store twice.
And before that, it was, what the heck was that called? Place for kids to go. There's a name for it. Like adopted kids or something, or kids that don't have a home.
A foster home?
Yeah, foster home.
Oh.
I was trying to think of the right words, and I couldn't think of them.
Belfry Bats, when are you guys going camping? Should be soon, because now it's July and the nights are not freezing. And Briley, so was I in 83. Yeah, I was born in 75 in the Onaway Hospital.
It's downstate.
Briley Time, not empty, still a thrift store. All right. Every time we go by there, it looks closed and out of business.
Yeah, because we don't
Briley,
ever see
it was a boys'
there.
home.
Yeah, boys' home.
Yeah, every time we go by there, it doesn't look like it's open at all anymore.
Yeah. Don't matter what time of day, what day of the week we go by there.
No cars. Closed.
No lights on. Doors locked.
I thought that was the end of it.
So did I. But I know it was up for sale at one point in time.
Yeah. Oh, and then there was talk about making it into a homeless shelter. I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
In like 2019, but that didn't happen.
No, because the guy that wanted to turn it into a homeless shelter was trying to get donations to do it, and he couldn't get the donations, and so that idea went out the window.
Yeah, that's all right anyway. Because there's a homeless shelter in Alpena, and I know how it is.
Yeah, well, there's
it
not one here
attracts
in
homeless
Onaway.
people who weren't even in the town to begin with.
Well, we got homeless people here in Onaway now as it is that bounce around couch surfing and everything else, no got nowhere to go. So Onaway, in a way, really could use one.
Briley time, they started moving stuff into the old drugstore. Well, that is Shannon Merchant's
Yeah, that's Shannon Merchant
store.
Yeah.
That's different because Shannon Merchant sold the hospital and all the stuff in it to somebody else. And the hospital thrift store is owned and run by somebody else now. And Shannon Merchant is in the drugstore running a brand new thrift store now. They're using it for storage. Yeah. Well, I don't know, because last I knew, Shannon Merchant didn't own that anymore.
As far as I know, she sold it.
Yeah.
But I know her well enough where I could ask her, hey, you still own that?
Briley time. I heard she bought the stuff. Well, that was her stuff in the first place that she sold to somebody else. What did she do? Buy it all back?
I don't know. Well, one way to find out.
I guess we'll have to ask her next time we see her.
Yeah. Because I've known Shannon and Debbie and all them my whole life, so.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem asking them.
Yeah, next time we go into her new thrift shop in the old drugstore, we'll ask her.
Yeah.
If she owns the hospital again and the stuff in the hospital again.
Yeah. Because I know she did own it and then sold it with all the stuff.
Yeah.
That was the last I knew.
Briley says, yeah, for sure. It would be nice to know. Yeah, we can find out.
Yeah, we can find out. Like, I've known that family my whole life, so.
Yeah.
In a way, like Shannon's older sister is, more like a family member to me. Because I know her older sister, Debbie, more than I do Shannon, but I know Shannon pretty good too, though.
Yeah. Oh, Spotted Leaf just jumped on the table.
Yeah, she used my leg as a jump off point.
Briley, I knew at one time the people who bought the old hospital had a goat in it. Had a goat. It was funny.
I've heard stories about that, but I've never
I don't know anything about that.
Personally seen one, but I've heard stories about it.
Yeah. I don't know. I know that Shannon in her new thrift store has an iguana in there. I think it's an iguana, a big lizard. Spotted Leaf.
Come on, no one wants to look at your tail.
Briley, I saw it many times. The lizard, yeah. And the last time she had a thrift shop in the drugstore before she moved to the hospital, she had a giant goldfish in there.
Yeah, a huge one.
Yeah. Briley says, I have a tortoise. Oh, you saw the goat. Well, I did not see the goat. Yeah, the only things contained pets we have are the fish. And then there's the cats, and they get to run around wherever they want. Right, Spotted Leaf? Good kitty. All the rest of the cats are sleeping or outside, I guess. Kylo is definitely passed out over there. They had it out on a dog leash. I thought about getting a baby goat, but they grow up and then they're not cute anymore. Anna Loy, have you had any hummingbirds at the feeder? Yes, lots of them. I just haven't. They come and go so fast they're hard to film. But we now have, how many are out there? 5, 4 hummingbird feeders. We got more hummingbird feeders.
We got 4 hummingbird feeders out
Yeah,
there
in
right
different
now.
places around in the yard, and they go to all of them.
And I think like 1 or 2 of them is already empty.
Punk Skunk, we had a tortoiseshell Burmese. She was the best. Yeah, Spotted Leaf's really friendly, and she's a good girl. First time I've had a tortoiseshell cat. Briley says, I had chickens and ducks. I gave them to my cousin. I'll get new ones next year, but hoping to go away for the winter. Yeah, we used to have chickens and ducks in, 2015 or 2016?
I can't remember what year now.
Well, I know it was 2015. Oh, 2015 to 2017, I think. But they ended up, one by one, they just passed away. So,
Well, majority of them something got in the cage.
yeah, a fox got in there a couple times. That didn't help.
No.
We
That's
decided
how we lost most of them.
not to have ducks and chickens anymore.
Too much wildlife out here.
Yeah, because a couple of them, 2 or 3 of them, the coyote. Well, it was either coyotes or foxes. I'm not sure.
Well, I'm thinking,
But they got them.
leaning more towards like a fox or something that had to have gotten in there than a
Yeah,
coyote,
because
but,
it was something small enough to get under the chicken wire and get in the coop.
Yeah, without really lifting it up too much.
Yeah. I have always had some since 2013. Well, we had some for a while, but now we're done with it.
Yeah, it was nice for the fresh eggs.
Belfry bats. We have pygmy goats, fully grown and still adorable. Best pet ever. Yeah, that might be what I keep seeing on Facebook. It'd be nice to have pygmies. And Briley, we get foxes up here by the water tower area. Yeah, foxes are all over the place. We get them on the trail cam all the time.
Yeah, up on the other property.
Yeah, up off a different part of the tower area
Yeah,
is where the trail cam is. It's not in our yard.
No, because all the footage is filmed, that trail cam is right next to the deer blind. So when you guys see footage you guys see in the view that I see when I'm setting out hunting.
Yeah.
Because the trail cam's only like 2 foot away from the deer blind.
Yeah. We also get deer up here. Yeah. We get deer in our yard all the time. That's why we have to fence off the rest of the garden by the greenhouse before we plant anything in there, or the deer will eat everything.
Yep.
And we have a lilac bush, and the deer come and eat the flowers
off the top before they
just as soon as they start being little buds. The deer come and eat them. So we're gonna have to put a fence around that lilac bush too.
Yeah, so maybe it's been getting lilacs all
the
the
whole time,
and deer that's been eating the tops off.
Yeah, he thought it never got any flowers, but we saw it. Lavender Serendipity. Since they opened, I started new with my own stuff. Okay, that's the answer about the hospital. The hospital thrift store. That's what I thought. And Briley, we fence everything too. Yeah, you have to, because those deer will eat anything.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's your answer there, Briley, about what's going on with the hospital thrift store.
Yeah. Because I thought Shannon sold it along with the stuff, and
yeah,
then that was at least the last thing I knew of, anyhow.
Yeah. That's what I thought happened.
Yeah, we got a nice young doe that's wandering around here at nighttime. Seen her about a week ago. Really healthy looking deer.
Yeah.
You can tell that he was last year's offspring.
Yeah, and then I caught that. We caught that little fawn on the trail cam. That was cute.
Yeah, down on the other property.
Yeah. Walking with his mother, her mother, I don't know.
But you're gonna have to get the rider down there soon and mow the field down.
Yeah, because the grass is getting so long that all you see on the trail cam now is grass.
I raised it up, but You'll get like your deer and stuff, but as for anything small, we're probably not going to get it.
No, he's got to take the lawnmower up over there, back there, and mow it all down.
Yeah. That way we can keep on getting more footage of the fox and the coyote and
skunks and possums
and the turkey.
Yeah, couldn't see the turkey at all the last time we went to get the SD card out of it. Briley says, yeah, deer are really nice around here. I hunt out in the farm out on Glacier. Lots of nice deer on deer cam all the time. Yeah. Yeah,
there's a lot of nice deer out along through there off in Glacier.
Yeah.
A lot of beautiful deer in through there. I've seen nice buck with huge racks down through there years ago.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody's done harvested those ones, but this was quite a few years ago.
Oh, probably. Either that or they got hit by a car. Because that seems to happen all the time, too.
Yeah, just like hit a deer this year with a trailblazer.
Yeah, luckily it didn't make it much damage, or any damage.
No, it didn't do any damage besides just broke one little support piece, but...
For the bumper cover.
Yeah, but poor little deer didn't make it either, though.
Yeah.
Kind of felt bad, but...
Yeah.
I tried stopping in time, but...
Briley, we got nice bucks out there.
Yeah, I believe it, because I know I've seen lots of nice bucks back in there about 20 years ago.
Oh, if you saw them 20 years ago, they probably died of old age. How long do deer live?
I'm not really sure, but I know a long time, because I know I've harvested a deer and sent the head in, to be tested for TB.
Yeah.
And they estimated that deer's age to be 14.
Oh, well, I can find that out. Let me look.
Yeah, I'm not really sure of the lifespan of a deer, but like I said, when I sent that one deer's head in, they estimated 14 years for the age.
It says the lifespan of a white-tailed deer is 23 years. So, there you go. Briley says, LOL, 20 years, they live long enough to be dinner. Yeah, but when they're really old, wouldn't their meat be really tough?
Well, that's just when you just can it. And it don't matter, because it's going to, no matter how tough the meat is, it's not going to withstand the canner.
Yeah.
Or a pressure cooker.
Yeah. But yeah, maybe we should go camping. Well, during the week, it's better to go camping during the week because all the people from Detroit and Grand Rapids and whatever come up here on the weekend, and then you can't find a camping spot.
Yeah, but they don't know where all the free camping sites are around here. Like maybe ones that might have moved away that lived here might know them, but not all of them.
But yeah, we should do that soon. I was waiting for July because in June the nights are still cold. Punk skunk. We get bobcats, deer, javelinas, ravens, vultures, eagles, owls, pronghorn, scorpions, tarantulas, etc. What is a javelina? Is it a deer? Seems like, no, I'm asking. No. Seems like I've heard the name. You put a unicorn on there, you get unicorns?
Yeah, if you find a unicorn, sorry about your luck, but you're going to have to take that up with me because I'm going to steal your unicorn and get rich.
Yeah, when I was in Southern California for a while, when I was 20, this guy we were out in the desert somewhere, and the guy walked up to me and said, "Here, look at this." And it was a scorpion he found on the ground. Alive. Briley time. Oh, yeah, I go to the campsites without power, higher chance of them being available. Yeah, that's what we use, too. We just have to make a makeshift bathroom.
Yeah, but we take our power pack to be able to charge up our phones and stuff.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's all we take for electricity.
Yep.
Just something to charge our phones with.
But yeah, we should do that soon.
Yeah.
Now that it is July. I won't be able to upload any videos until after we come home, though, because there's no internet out in the woods.
No. But I'm sure they can deal with that.
Yeah,
not
no
like
good.
You put up videos every day anymore anyway.
Well, I've been trying to do it more recently.
Yeah, but when you're sitting around home, bored, nothing to do, kind of hard to make a halfway decent video.
Punk skunk.
People like it when you get out more.
Yeah. Javelina. They look like wild pigs, but they are not in the pig family.
Oh, okay.
And Katrina, don't they have vault toilets? No, there's nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Just nothing. Maybe a fire ring. They are as natural as you can possibly get.
Yep. That's why.
Riley, I have to go. Hope you all have a wonderful night. All right, you too. Thanks for coming in and talking to us. But yeah, there's nothing at the free campsites around here.
But that's why they're free.
Yeah, they're on state land, and they're usually on the water. But there's nothing.
If there was bathrooms and stuff, then
they wouldn't be free.
You better bet your bottom dollar they're going to be charging you for it.
The javelinas are in the Picari family. Huh. Katrina, do you guys ever hunt for morels? We haven't. I haven't.
I haven't in years. I used to.
Yeah, because the ground is too sandy for them to be around here.
Well, I know areas where we can go, but
yeah,
the only thing that you're going to find on this property here is when it comes time is puffball mushrooms. That's one thing that grows in our yard.
Yeah.
But I do know plenty of areas where you're going morel mushroom picking. But if you don't know much about morels, you got to watch out for your vault morels too, because those can make you deathly sick.
Yeah. Katrina, I need a vault toilet at least, LOL. Well, that's basically what we do, what we make, what everybody makes. They take some tarps or a great big tarp and they wrap it around some trees and they make like an outhouse. And then what we have one of those handicapped toilet things that goes over the toilet and you can sit on it. And then we put a bucket under there and a roll of toilet paper. And there you go. There's your makeshift outhouse that you made yourself.
And if you don't got one of those, then just take a bucket, put a toilet seat on the top, dig out and cut the bottom out, and dig a little hole just big enough where the bottom of the bucket will sit on it.
Yeah.
And there you go.
I mean, yeah, there's normal campgrounds around here, but
yeah, there is.
They charge by the night, and the last time I looked it up, the state parks were like $65 a night. I think
I'm gonna say that's a little bit high. That's probably like for ones that maybe got power.
Yeah, maybe the
like
full,
that.
the power, the water, all that.
Yeah, that seems a little high just for a campsite with nothing on it. But
yeah.
For a campsite that's got the whole works, water, electric, stuff like that, then yeah, I can see them charging that kind of a price.
Yeah.
But for these campsites around here, yeah, granted there ain't nothing like that, but for free you can't complain.
Katrina, 30-something a night for a tent. Yeah, a tent is what we have, so
yeah,
that's what we would.
That sounds
the
about
kind
right.
we'd need.
Yeah, that sounds about right. About $30 for a night.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice when you go to the actual campgrounds and there's a bathroom building. Sometimes they have showers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only time I wouldn't mind going to the Lower State Park, to the day use area.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beach, park.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. We got our park pass, so
yep.
We can go and use the day use area.
Yep. Well, we should do that soon then.
Yeah, because last time I was there, I was a teenager.
I don't think I've ever been in Aloha State Park, ever.
Well, I have.
If I do, I was a little kid and I don't remember.
Yeah, I worked there for a whole summer. That was my very, very first actual paying job.
Yeah.
On the books.
Yeah.
Made $4.25 an hour.
Yeah. That's what minimum wage was when I started working too.
For my paycheck was $180.
Every 2 weeks, right?
Yep, every 2 weeks.
Yep, because they still pull out a bunch of taxes too.
Yep.
Katrina, I want to go to one of the state forest campgrounds.
State forest, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's campgrounds. I'm not sure how to find them back in there, but in the Pigeon River country, I believe there's some campgrounds back in there somewhere too.
Yeah.
Because I remember going to them when it was in the 21 Club.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't recall how to get to them.
Well, that would be a job for Google, I suppose.
Yeah.
Is that a state forest? People call it Pigeon River country, but is it a state forest?
Well, it belongs to the state and it's forest, so.
I guess so. That's what how it comes up on Google, Pigeon River State Forest. Katrina, I heard they're not as busy because no electric hookup. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, there's a little map.
Yeah, I thought there was
shows where they are in there.
I thought there was some back there because I remember.
Looks like 2 of them.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That there was 2 of them.
Yeah.
Because I was a teenager back then, and I wasn't driving, so I wasn't paying that close attention to how to get to them.
Huh.
Yeah.
One of them has a tent for an icon, and the other one has like a building. I have to figure out what they mean by that. If one has more minutes than others, or what?
I'm not sure. But I remember that one of the campgrounds that we went to out there, people had. You looked around, everybody had their horse trailers and horses all over the place, and.
Oh, some kind of horse convention, I suppose. Oh. They have a yoga ranch. That's what I was just reading, a yoga ranch sign. I don't know, we'll have to find them sometime and find out.
We'll have to go and try and find them and film a little bit about them and stuff. And film them some.
Yeah. Don wanted to buy a bigger tent, though, because I bought us a 2-person tent. Jarvis, what did I miss? Took a shower. I don't know. Talking about camping, and we were talking about animals.
Well, it depends on how long.
Depends on how long you were gone.
Yeah. Depends on how long you take the showers. If you're like anything like Tennille, well, then you missed the whole video.
Well, yeah, because
he takes like an hour-long showers.
No,
don't look at me like that.
Like 45 minutes.
Close enough.
Hey, you got to get clean.
Trying to run my damn well dry, aren't you?
Well, you got to get clean.
Well, trust me, you run my well dry, you're paying for the next one.
Hi, Flyer. Do you have plans to go camping soon? Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. That, yeah, now that it's July, we will be because the nights are warm. That's what I was waiting for. Jody Jarvis, we're going to Aloha in 19 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about that, too, that
yep.
Don says we should go to the day use area.
Yeah, the day use area. It's right there we have to be getting, right where the DNR would stop you to, like, have you pay to get a campsite or wherever. The day use is right there. And I wouldn't mind going there and just hanging around out in the park for the day and maybe go swimming or something. And there's a store right there next to the day use area, and if the store is still up and going.
Yeah, well, I would expect so.
I would expect it would, because they're going to get a lot of their business during the summer. So
yeah.
And they were, back years ago, I don't know if they still do it now, but when you went to the store and bought a dozen donuts, they'd give you a baker's dozen.
13?
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of your stores don't do that anymore. You know, like places that make donuts. They look at you like, "What? You expect me to give you a free donut?
Yeah.
What, are you nuts?"
Jody says, "Come on over when we're there." Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we can.
Just let us know when you're there.
Yeah, like on one of the YouTube videos or something.
No, she can message me.
Or, well, I don't know if she...
Yeah, right there. Aloha Store has the best donuts. So, yes, it's still in business.
So it's still in business? Okay. Well, like I said, last time I was in there, I was a teenager, so...
Yeah.
That was easily over 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Probably closer to 20.
Jody, do you have Messenger? Yeah, I'm on Facebook. Just Google my name or search my name on Facebook. I'm the only one there because my name is so unique.
A lot of people can't even spell her name right.
No, or pronounce it right.
I've heard people pronounce it as Tanel, shit like
Tonelli.
that. Yeah, Tonelli.
And then they always spell it all wrong.
Yeah. When people just gotta think of Captain and Tennille.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm the only one there. Well, if you know how to spell it right. We have a license plate for you too. All right, that's cool. Thank you.
Yeah, we can meet you over there when you guys are there.
Have either of you had your nose, lip, or eyebrow pierced in the past?
Eyebrow got ripped out by a tree branch.
Yeah. And my tongue is pierced. I just have not put the thing in there in quite a while.
And both my nipples are pierced. My tongue's been pierced.
Yeah, so is his, but he hasn't put it in. I have a bad habit of playing with my tongue piercing. And then I look stupid, so I've been leaving it out. Jody Jarvis, I have 18 piercings.
Oh, shit.
Huh.
$18?
Yeah.
Shit, let me get up my toes where I can count. And my hands.
Nothing below the neck. Huh. I don't have anything below the neck, but he does.
Got my nipples.
Yeah.
Getting your nipples pierced is just like getting your ears pierced.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Not any different pain-wise.
Huh.
If you've had your ears pierced, you can handle getting your nipples pierced.
And my ears are stretched to 0, and that's as far as I'm going. Because I don't want them to be like this. I just wanted to do it a little bit. And then I have this thing up here. That's been up there for years and years. Oh, hell no, on what? The ears or the nipples?
Well, like I said, if you can handle getting your ears pierced, you can, a person can handle the nipples too. But some people are like, oh, hell no. Some people like, I don't care.
Oh, yeah. Nipples. Yeah, that's not anything that's ever crossed my mind. I mean, who's going to see them anyway? Women don't walk around with topless. Well, then you go to jail.
Oh, you never know. Her old man might like it.
What, you?
No, her. Oh. I don't have an old man. I don't swing that way. Sorry.
No, never mind. Confusing.
I give swinging dick. I don't take swinging dick.
Oh, whatever.
Just remember. Put a leash on them bad boys, and you yank on them. Trust me, they're gonna follow.
That's terrible.
Trust me, you yank on them too hard, they hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, trust me, I know. I didn't grab a hold of them before and give them a good yank. I don't feel pleasant.
Punk skunk, personal choice. Who cares? Yeah. Whatever you want.
Yeah, whatever you want. Yep, It's been a beautiful day.
Yeah, really nice. Not hot, not cold. In the 70s, that's always the best. Maybe 80. When it starts getting to be above 85, then that's too much.
Well, I've got to finish mowing the lawn.
Yeah. And you need to fix the picnic table.
Yeah, I was supposed to do that today, and I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I procrastinated all day.
Boy, and you had to mow the neighbor's lawn for him.
Yeah. And laughed my ass off over watching one of the other people over there get chased around the damn yard by a chicken.
Yeah.
That was good entertainment. You missed it.
That's okay.
Yeah, but he would have laughed your ass off. He was running all over the yard looking for something to grab and throw out the chicken.
The rooster, you mean? Why was it out of its cage or its coop?
Because they don't catch the fasten down proper.
Oh. Because I see it's like they're keeping him in a screen tent over there.
Yeah, I walked up and I felt the hold of the fencing.
Yeah.
My shoelace would have done a better job than the fencing they're using.
Yeah, well, no wonder the chickens are escaping. You can't keep chickens and roosters in a screen tent.
Well, it's not a screen tent. It's actually metal fencing. It's just such cheap wiring that.
Oh, well, from
it
over
bends
here,
easy.
It looks like a screen tent.
Yeah. Just bends real easy. Just really cheap, low quality fencing is what it is.
Yeah.
And I even said to him, I said, get some tent stakes. I said, Walmart sells them for real cheap. Because they keep on lifting up the bottom of the fencing.
Yeah.
And I told them to get some tent stakes from Walmart. I told them they're real cheap. You can buy just the stakes. And they were like, oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. That's what we did when we had our chickens. Or they would have just gone under the chicken wire and left.
Yeah. Because I grew up around farm animals and stuff, so.
Yeah.
And they thought that chicken was mean.
Geese.
Are even
geese.
Worse.
We have never tried to have a goose.
Goose are even worse.
Punk skunk. Gotta roll and feed the critters. Nice to see you both. All right, have a good night.
Have a good night. Enjoy your critters.
Yeah.
I gotta get something to drink.
Yeah.
I'm getting thirsty.
All right. Well, it's been an hour and a half, and that's how long we usually do these. So I still have to do the dishes too. So I guess we're going to go ahead and end it for this time. But thanks for everybody who came, and thanks for keeping the conversation going, asking us questions. It worked out really well this time, because the last few times nobody wanted to say anything, and then we're just sitting here like, duh. So.
Yeah, I hope we got somebody talking back at you.
Yeah, so thanks a lot to all of you.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
And we're going to try, I can't guarantee, we're going to try to go off live more often. So go ahead and tell them good night.
Good morning.
Okay. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.